Hello everyone, welcome back to Competitive Guide by Bodhanapu Meena's channel. It includes quantitative ability, reasoning ability, verbal ability, current affairs and general knowledge, interview skills and lot more.
Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for further notifications from my channel. Friends, kindly like, share and comment my videos. In the earlier video regarding the introduction to verbal ability, we have given the syllabus which also includes vocabulary. So vocabulary not only helps you to understand the comprehension but also helps you to improve your spoken language. Let us see the things which will be included in our vocabulary series. Prefixes and suffixes, one word substitutes, words often confused, synonyms and antonyms, phrasal verbs, idioms. Let us see what is a vocabulary. Vocabulary means it includes all the words in a given language. Let us see what is a word. So a group of letters that give a specific meaning is called as a word. So group of letters which are arranged logically in order to give a meaning is called as a word. Now let us see what is a prefix and what is a suffix. By the words itself we can understand we are going to fix something, and we'll see what we are going to fix and where we are going to fix. For fixing something we need a root word or a base word. So what is a root word? A root word is a word which doesn't contain any addings. So we are going to fix to this root word. So if we are adding syllables before the root word, then it is called as prefix. If we are fixing something before the root word is called as prefix. So as the word itself denotes, pre means before. So prefix means adding before the root word is called as prefix. We are fixing something before the root word. Then what is a suffix? Suffix means adding something at the end of the root word, like a tail. So here suffix means adding syllables at the end of the root word is called as suffix. So prefix means we are fixing before the root word. Suffix means the word which we are using or the syllables or the letters which we are using at the end of the root word is called as suffix. Is it clear? Pre means before. So here we are fixing something before the root word is called as prefix. If we are fixing something at the end or after the root word is called as suffix. Suff means after. Pre means before. So if we are fixing before the root word, then it is called as prefix. Suffix means at the end of the root word or after the root word. If you are fixing some words or letters, then it is called as suffix. Prefixes and suffixes both are called as affixes. So prefixes and suffixes together are called as affixes. Let us see individually what are the uses of prefixes and what are the uses of suffixes. Let's start with prefix. Prefixes change the meaning of the word when they are added before the root word. Let us see some of the examples with their meanings of prefixes. Pre means before. Already we have discussing regarding the prefix. Prefix, we are fixing something before, so it is called as prefix. Even prepaid, we are just paying amount beforehand and then enjoying the services. Miss means bad, misconduct, misbehavior, mislead. Okay, so bad conduct, bad behavior, etc. Sub means under. Subordinate, the person one who is working under the other. Inter means between. So plus 2 comes between 10th and graduation. So it is called as intermediate. Post means after. Postpaid connection. So we will first enjoy the services and after we will pay the bill for the enjoyed services. Next, in, im, ill or un will have the only one meaning. All gives the same meaning, not. Illegal, not legal. Unhappy, not happy. Unhealthy, not healthy. Improper means not proper, etc. Re means again, redo it, you have to do it again. Semi means half, half circle. So now these are the examples of prefixes which will change the meaning. And even the prefixes can be used as antonyms or opposite words. Now let us see what are the uses of suffixes. So most of the suffixes, they will change one parts of speech to another parts of speech by adding syllables at the end of the root words. And some suffixes will have the meaning too. Let us see what kind of words will change the meaning, or will change the parts of speech. Tion, ion, sion, they will change the verb to noun. Here collect is a verb. By adding ion, here we are changing verb part of speech to noun. Then ly, slow, adjective to adverb we are changing. And ness, dark plus nass, adjective to noun we are changing. Then ous, glory is a noun. By adding ous we are changing it to adjective. Beauty plus ful, beautiful, beauty is noun. By adding ful we are changing this noun parts of speech to adjective again. Apart from this changing of parts of speech, even the suffixes will give some sort of meaning to by adding at the end of the root word. For example, logy means study, zoology, study of animals. And apart from that, archy, monarchy. Archy means government. So a government ruled by a king or a queen is called as monarchy. So even the suffixes will also give meaning, but majorly the suffixes will change one parts of speech to another parts of speech. Is it clear? Let us see the list of prefixes, and we will start with the prefix pre, which means before. As we all know, pre means before. Let us see the meaning of pre-approve. Pre-approve means, approve means permission. Pre means before. To give permission in advance or giving permission beforehand is called as pre-approval. Next, precaution. Precaution means a measure taken before to prevent any harm or danger. So what are the precautionary measures we took in order to prevent COVID-19? Wearing mask, using sanitizer, maintaining safe distance. So these are the precautionary measures in order to avoid or in order to prevent COVID-19. So precaution means taking action before something bad happens or something dangerous. Let us see the next prefix, precede. Precede means to come before something else in time, order or rank. Here the dog is preceding the girl in order. Right, the dog is going before the girl. Then predict. Predict means to say something which is going to happen in the near future before it happens. Can you predict who will be our to be prime minister or to be chief minister? So we can't predict, right? So predict means to say something which is going to happen or which may happen in the near future. The next one is prejudge. To judge before you have all the facts. So judging before itself without knowing the facts is called as prejudge. Next, prepay. To pay for something before it needs to be paid in full. So prepaid means first we will pay the amount and we will enjoy the services after paying it. Prepay means paying before itself. Let us see the next prefix, pretest. Pretest means a test before the real exam. So the sample exam before the final exam is called as pre-test or pre-examination. So have you heard regarding the pre-finals? So before the final exam, you will be given some pre-finals to know the actual examination pattern. The next one is prevent. Prevent means to stop something from happening before it occurs. So to avoid something to be happened before it actually occurs by using preventive measures, and even there is a proverb called prevention is better than cure. So avoiding or to stop something from happening. Let us see the next list of prefixes with the prefix post. The meaning of post is after. Let us see the words with prefix post. Post date. To write on something, a date that comes after the real date. So what is today's date? Today's date is 15th June, right? So instead of writing 15th June, I will just put a date which comes after 15th June. Either it may be 16th or 17th in June or July or in September or August. So apart from the real date, when I am putting the date that comes after the real date is called as post date. Then postgraduate. A person who takes a college class after he or she has already graduated. That means after finishing graduation, he or she joins a college or takes higher studies. That person is called as graduate and the course is called as post graduation. That person is called as postgraduate. Sorry. After graduation, the higher study if the person takes is called as postgraduate and the course is called as post graduation. Have you understood? Let us see the another word with the prefix post. Posthumous. Usually related to a book that is published after the death of the author. So if the book is published after the author's death, then it is called as posthumous. The next one is post-industrial. So industrialization and post-industrialization period you might have heard while you are studying your history. So it is a time in society that came after the industrialization or industrial revolution. So the period after industrialization is called as post-industrialization. Let us see the other words which are starting with the prefix post. Postmark. Postmark means a mark that is printed across a stamp after it is received by the post office. So this is the mark that is printed across a stamp after it is received by the post office. If a letter is received by the post office, just they will print a mark across the letter or across the stamp. So this mark is called as postmark. This is called as postmark. Okay, let us see the next word, post meridian. So post meridian means that is taking place after noon and simply we can represent it as PM. So post meridian it helps us to understand the time. So something that is taking place after noon. So for example 3 p.m. 3 p.m. means 3 hours after noon. It is denoted by 3 p.m. 3 post meridian means 3 hours after noon. If I am saying 6 p.m. means 6 hours after noon. So this post meridian helps us to understand the time and to convey the time to others. Let us see the next prefix, postmortem. Postmortem means examination of the dead body. So examination of the body after it is dead is called as postmortem. The next one is postpone. Postpone means to do something at a time or date after it was originally planned. So usually we use it to postpone things, right? We don't want to do it now, so we will postpone it to later. So postpone means to do something at a time or date after it was originally planned. Let us see the next prefix, post-production. The editing that is done after the movie, film or video has been taped. That is called as post-production. So once after the video or the movie or the film has been taped, converted into tape, then the editing that is done on that tape is called as, or the video tape or film tape or the movie tape is called as post-production. Then postscript, a comment or a note or a thought that is written after the letter is finished. Once the letter is finished or completed, the comment that is included below the letter is called as postscript. This is called as postscript. So I have done with the letter. So, but after writing the letter, I thought of including a note or a comment below that. So this one is called as postscript. I hope now you got an idea regarding a prefix and a suffix and what are the uses of prefixes and suffixes. And I hope you have understood the words with the prefix pre and the words with the prefix post. So friends, stay tuned with my channel as there will be a practice session on the same video. The next coming video will be the practice session with the prefixes of the words with pre and post. So thank you for watching and stay tuned with my channel for more updates and information like this. Kindly subscribe my channel, like my videos if you like it, and share my videos with your friends and enjoy them. Have a great day friends and keep waiting. I'll be before you with a new video.